Plaintiff Paquita White Johnson and her daughter Akira say Akira dated the defendant, but he ended up being a liar who refused to work. Paquita is suing because she claims the defendant got 2 tickets on her vehicle, which he has failed to pay. Defendant Daniel Thompson says while dating Akira, she started texting his friends saying she wanted a real man. Daniel admits that he wasn't working, but says it was only because he was in school. Daniel refuses to pay for the tickets because Paquita threatened to get him fired.
Start with you.
Thank you for having me here, Your Honor. Daniel is my daughter's ex-boyfriend. I had no idea that Daniel was a liar. He's very dishonest, and he just lied to me, and I didn't appreciate it.
Lied to you about what?
Everything. I've asked him over and over again to pay the ticket. I don't want to go into the lawsuit right now, but I've asked him to pay for these tickets numerous of times, and he's given me excuse after excuse after excuse.
What else has he lied about?
Loving my daughter. How can you love somebody and mistreat them the way he mistreated her?
It happens probably 80% of the relationship.
I guess you're right, but it's young love, and she has to learn. You know, she has to learn a lesson.
What else he lying about?
That's basically. I can't really go into the lies that he told her. I'm gonna allow. I would like for her to be able to.
State your name.
My name is Akira White.
What do you want to tell me?
Basically, the defendant, Daniel Thompson, he wasn't all cracked up to what he supposed to be. First off, I gave him a chance. I wasn't going to give him a chance, but I gave him a chance. During the course of our relationship, it didn't last that long, but
when did you all start dating?
When? February 2012.
All right, when did you break up?
Around April.
So what was going on, you say?
I had a vehicle. I financed most of it. He didn't have a job. He didn't have nothing. So if it was
What did you find attractive?
I asked myself that, Your Honor, all the time.
I'm asking her. And
I
did you
asked
ask
her
her?
that. I did.
What did she tell you?
She didn't give me an answer.
I mean, he had swag a little bit to him, a little bit of swag. I think I could have helped improve, his swag.
What'd you do?
What'd I do?
Yes, to help
I gave
improve.
him money. I was giving him money. I was letting him use my car to go.
How much money did you give him?
Whatever she got for me, because I financed
please let
everything.
her talk. No, that's all right. Your mother don't want you to talk.
Plaintiff Paquita White Johnson and her daughter Akira are suing Akira's ex-boyfriend, who claims Paquita threatened to get him fired from his job.
Let me hear from him. You keep butting in, the girl trying to tell me what's going on in her life, and you keep butting in. You don't even know what's going on. You don't know why she wants the man. No wonder you don't know nothing about it, because you won't let her talk. Go ahead, sir. What do you want to tell me?
How you doing, Your Honor?
Good.
Well, first off, yes, I was dating her daughter. I mean, well, we didn't last very long, but the reason we did break up, I guess, you know what I'm saying, because she was texting my friend. You know what I'm saying? She's really one of my best friends.
Lying.
He showed me the text messages and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So once I saw the text messages, you know what I'm saying, I was like, oh, I will. So I guess we stopped talking.
Texting your friend saying what?
I mean, different stuff like, yeah, I want a real man. I'd rather have a real man. All this, say he can't do nothing for me. Just, I guess little stuff I guess you would say.
Ma'am, one more time, and I'm going to put you out of the courtroom. How about that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
And as far as me not having a job at the time, that was true, but I also was attending school. I was in college at the time, UDC, actually.
Is that true?
Yes, but he wasn't going to class.
But he what?
He wasn't going to class.
Where'd you go to college?
Bowie State University.
Okay. You graduate?
No.
Oh. All right. Let's get back to you, sir. You went to college. Are you still in?
Yeah, it's actually 6 months. I had my associates, actually.
Excellent. Good. And majoring in what?
Business management, minoring in studio engineering.
Excellent. That's what I tell young men. It is very difficult for young men in the job market these days, particularly in where you are from?
Washington, D.C.
In urban areas, yeah. I'm glad that you went to school. And that's my advice to all the young folks who attempted to go into criminal life or attempted to sit back and sulk on everything or take money and live off their woman. As long as you're in school, though, I give you a little more of a break. And you were trying to better yourself. You weren't just a guy who lives off his girlfriend. Did she work?
At that time, she wasn't working. And then she later on got a job.
And you were waiting in the wings, Doc. Let's get to the tickets you're suing about, ma'am.
Your Honor, I received a letter in the mail, I want to say the end of May, because he received 2 tickets on April the 11th. And after 30 days in Washington, D.C., the tickets double. And you don't
have to tell me.
Yeah, you get a notice after 30 days.
My daughter did her internship there in Congress, and in 3 or 4 months, she went from, I think the ticket was originally $75 and turned into $150. My son, who works in Congress, Greg, same thing. Tickets are double. So you don't have to tell me about DC.
Yeah.
How did he get your car, and what? Tell me about that.
Well, the car was my daughter's. It's registered in my name.
Okay.
And my daughter allowed him to use the car. I had no idea about the tickets. I found out about one ticket.
You had no idea he was using the car either, I'm
Absolutely
sure.
not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Your Honor.
You don't have to tell me about that either. I used to use my wife's car when we were in college, and her parents didn't know. Go ahead. So you allowed him to use the car, ma'am?
Yes. I allowed him.
How often would you allow him to use?
Frequently, like every day.
Was he going to school in it?
No, I would drop him off to school.
So when he used it, where would he be going?
He said he was going to go get a job.
Okay. All right. And sir, let me see these.
I knew about the $30 ticket or whatever that for. I knew about a $30 ticket. And at that time I ain't had a job, so I told her I was gonna be able to pay it. But then once I ain't get informed about the sum to a double, and I didn't know it was $250, and that one ended up being $500. But once I told her I had a job and everything, I said I gotta work my week in the hole. I had just got hired at that time. Then I get paid every 2 weeks, so I have to work the week in the hole plus the extra 2 weeks, and I will receive my first paycheck. So the paycheck I can start paying or whatever. That's when she, you know what I'm saying, cute stuff like, well, you know, I'm gonna get you $5 from your job. You don't pay my tickets, no, I'm gonna get you $5, stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, well, I ain't paying nothing now.
Man, but you threatened to get him fired?
Absolutely not, Honor. Your Honor, when I said
that doesn't make sense, college man, because if she got you fired, she definitely wouldn't get her money.
Thank you.
I mean, but that's what she said. I can get you fired from your job, and I'm gonna take you to court. So I was like, from that point, I was like, well, do your thing.
After how long though? How long had I asked you for the money for the first ticket? The second ticket you threw away. Okay. One for $30. One for $250. Yeah. I didn't know about the $250 until I got the $560 notice in the mail, Your Honor.
Okay, sir, these tickets come within hours of each other, so I'm convinced that you did it. And you admit to one, and
here's a text message he's admitting to both of them.
Let's see it, please.
And he lied, Your Honor. He said he was going to pay them. He said, I lost the notarized letter on the bus. Your Honor, he lost it on the street. A gentleman by the name of Dion actually sent me the notarized letter that I gave to him back in the mail, said he found it on the street, not on the bus. So he's a liar.
See it?
Plaintiff Paquita White Johnson and her daughter Akira are suing Akira's ex-boyfriend, who claims Paquita threatened to get him fired from his job.
Ma'am, stop while you're ahead.
Okay,
whenever I say I believe you, because I'm looking here at the text message, and you present this to me as him saying that he's going to pay it all. That's not what he says.
Yes, it is, Your Honor. Can I show it to you, please?
Yeah.
That is right.
Daniel, you got a $250 ticket on Georgia Avenue the same day for parking on private. I got the notice today, 121. He says, I ain't got $560. I know I had a $30 ticket. Same thing he's saying today. He's denying the other one right on the evidence that you gave me.
Can you read it, Your Honor, please?
I am. I read well.
Okay.
It says, hold on. It says, well, you need to find it out because my daughter nor I was driving. You had a car, and both tickets have double. What you said here is he needed to find out, right?
No, I said you need to find it.
Yeah,
well,
find it. Okay, find the ticket, right?
No, find the $560.
I misunderstood it because all he says is all right. I don't know whether he meant all right. I'm going to find it. I don't know if that's what he meant. It just said, all right. Next time you won't interrupt the judge.
I'm sorry.
I told you had the case. But you got to keep, and here, and here, and here. Whatever you win, take the victory. $570, I'll provide you with it. But once again, just take the victory instead of, have a good day. Love you for the plaintiff.
Everything was okay with us. It wasn't really no beef, no beef terms like that. Everything was all right. She tripped sometime, but it wasn't nothing serious. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was a cool guy until I found out about these tickets. If he'd have told me about the tickets in the first place, we wouldn't even be here right now.